Nicole Michaels. Hello? Can you not? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing an unhaul. I just recently rearranged every book on my bookshelves. We took all of them off, put them all back up. That video is currently on my channel. I will leave it linked down below. So we are going to talk about the books I decided to get rid of. There is not a lot of them here. A lot of them were just duplicates that I had, and then I had some that I just don't really have any interest in reading. So I am getting rid of those. But two things. We're going to ignore my nails. I know they look awful. I know that they're chipping. I really want to get some gel paint because regular fingernail polish just does not stay on my nails. So I'm hoping to start painting my nails with gel polish at home. We'll see how that goes. Also, really exciting, but I am starting a Patreon. Patreon is a paid service where you get just some extra content from me. There is going to be a book club, a Discord, a lot of really cool things. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit later in this video. Please do not feel like you need to sign up for this. This is just something if you want a little extra bit of content from me, and it helps me out a lot as a creator. So if that is not your vibe, that is perfectly fine. It is not going to change anything about my content here on YouTube. I'm still going to be posting 2 to 3 times a week. No content is going to be taken from this YouTube channel and put on there. We are going to talk about the books that I am going to be putting on Pango Books. Most of these are just going to be a couple bucks, with the exception of just a couple of them. But most of these are just going to be a couple bucks. I will leave my Pango Books down below if you decide that one of these is something you would like. And then we're going to talk about the ones that I gave Emily while she was here, because I had some duplicates that she didn't have. So some of these went home with Emily. I'm going to tell you about all of the ones that I think I gave her. I honestly don't remember. Let's start with the books that are going to be put on Pango Books. I have a bunch of these like pocket-sized books. I just don't want them. I don't like the way they look on my shelves. I'm not ever really probably going to read them. So these are probably just going to be like a couple bucks shipped on my Pango Books. But first we have Hot Ice by Nora Roberts. I don't know anything. I've never read a Nora Roberts book. I just kind of like grabbed these because they were really cheap somewhere, like at a used bookstore. When I first started reading, I was just kind of grabbing books as much as I could. I was just grabbing them and just to have books. And so I don't need any of these. This is Start Me Up by Nicole Michaels. Hello? Can you not? I'm never going to read this. I'm never going to read this. So, this is The Devil in Denim by Melanie Scott. First in a new series, in the game of love, sometimes you have to break all the rules. Sure, never going to read it. Seduce Me by Robin. I'm never going to read this. I don't know why I have it. I don't know why. I don't know. It looks like it might be historical romance. I also have this copy of Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. I have a different copy of Jane Eyre. So I will be getting rid of this one. And then I have The Devil Wears Prada. I'd be interested in reading this, just not in this little bitty pocket-sized book. I love The Devil Wears Prada movie, so I didn't realize that it was a book first. But, so, all those are going away. And then we have Morty, I guess that's how you say this. Morty by Robert Repino. I got this as a blind date with a book and am just not interested in it. It's about like a war, and there was like a house cat that became a hero. I have no interest. No interest. So why let it take up room on my shelves? So bye to Morty, or whatever, however you say this book. Then we have 84K by Claire North. This is actually an ARC, a physical ARC I bought at a used bookstore. Kind of sounds like it might be a little thrillery, kind of mystery. I'm not sure. I'm not really interested in reading it, so here's that. It's very well, like, it's floppy. It's floppy. I love when a book's floppy like this. Okay, anyway. I'm pretty sure this was like my grandmother's book. Texas Neighbors. 3 Texas couples come together amidst mystery, chance encounters, and heartbreaks to try their faith. So I'm guessing this is some kind of religious book. No interest. Then we have Blood Fury by J.R. Ward. I'm pretty sure that this is a part of the Black Dagger legacy. I'm pretty sure that this is like book 13 in this series, and that's a lot to read to get to this one book that I got on sale. So I just don't, that's a commitment I am not willing to make. So here's this. I can't read 13 books before I have to get to this one. I'm not sure if it's 13, but it's too big of a task. There's too many things I don't want to read that aren't this, so I'm not going to prioritize this. Then we have, this is Colin Sav by Colin Savannah LeBrant. I have the dust cover. I just don't have it on. I'm just not interested in keeping this. I read this years ago when it first came out, and I just really don't support them anymore, so I don't feel like I need this on my, I don't want this on my shelves. Let's put it that way. I don't want this on my shelves. So there's that. Okay, so I bought this Heroes Are My Weakness by Susan Elizabeth Phillips. I bought this because my first book that I read when getting back into reading was a Susan Elizabeth Phillips book. So I bought this on sale, and I just don't think I'm ever going to really read it. I don't really know what it's about. I liked that first book. I'm very grateful for that first book getting me back into reading. But I don't think I'm really that interested in reading anything else by this author at the moment. So we're just going to kind of let this one go. I think it's an older book anyway, so no reason to keep it. Okay, we have 2 left. They're actually posting on my Pango Books. Like I said, these are going to be a couple bucks a piece. Small Admissions by Amy Powell. I have no idea, or Popel? Not real sure. I know nothing about this. I couldn't tell you the first thing about it. And like I said, I just don't have any will to read this. There's so many more books that I'd rather read than this, so I'm going to let it go. And then the last one that I'm posting on my Pango Books is actually a brand new copy of The Girl Complex by Elle Kennedy. I know how I ended. I bought this after Emily gifted it to me because I forgot that Emily gifted it to me. So I bought it on like a whim, and Emily gifted it to me. So this is the one that I bought. It's brand new, never been read. I love Elle Kennedy. I love the Off-Campus series. So I already have this, so there's no sense in me having 2 copies of it. So this is also going to go in my Pango Books. Okay, so before we talk about the books that I unhauled that actually went home with Emily, we're going to talk quickly about my Patreon. I'm going to have 3 tiers on my Patreon ranging from $3 to $12. I wanted to make sure that this was not an expensive thing. I didn't want it to be like crazy, obscenely expensive. But in the first tier, it is the Carolina tier. These are all Harry Styles related tier names because I'm me and I love Harry Styles. If you didn't know, how you didn't know, I'm not sure, but I love Harry Styles. The Carolina tier is going to have access to the Patreon exclusive feed. You're also going to get a 15% discount code for my small shop, J Sky Co. That will be included in the smallest tier. You will have a code that you can use anytime you place an order for 15% off your entire order. And then also there are going to be exclusive items that are just available for Patreon members for my small shop. So that will be really fun. There will be things that only you can get, only you have access to as a Patreon member. And then I'm going to post 2 weekly vlogs a month. So twice a month you will be getting an extra video from me, an extra vlog of just kind of like what's going on in my life, more like what I'm reading right then, more just my day-to-day. Which is going to be super fun. So that is $3 a month for the Carolina tier. The next tier is the Treat People with Kindness tier, and it is $6 a month. It is going to include everything that I just said is in the Carolina tier, plus an exclusive Patreon book club. I'm very, very excited about this. This is something that just us Patreon people will be able to talk about. It will also include a Patreon exclusive Discord access where we can talk more about our book and a bunch of different stuff. There's going to be a bunch of channels that you can join and chit chat in it. Also within that Discord there will be a video suggestion tab where you can give me ideas for videos you'd like to see. Also there will be 2 reading sprint lives a month, so on weeks that I don't post weekly vlogs will probably be when those happen. There will be 2 times where I just go live and kind of chit chat with you. We'll do reading sprints, which is where I will like have a countdown and we will be doing 20 minutes of reading, and then we'll take a break and kind of chat for 5 minutes. Or we'll do 30 minutes of reading and take a break for 10 minutes. And we'll do that for a couple hours. That'll be a really good time for you to be able to study or do housework or read with me and get some stuff done, be kind of productive. And then also that will include a live where we will chit chat about the book club book for the month. I'm not sure if this is going to be a YouTube live where I'm just live and we're chatting, or if we're going to do it through like Zoom. I think Zoom would be really, really cool, but we will see what everybody kind of wants to do, what we prefer. But it will be one of the 2 of those. So that is all included in the Treat People with Kindness tier, which is going to be $6 a month. The last tier is the Keep Driving tier, and it is $12 a month. Now, I know you might say that seems like a big jump, but the big reason that this one is $12 a month is that you will get a monthly pack sent right to your door from me. It will have exclusive J Sky stuff, so stickers and bookmarks and other little things. Something like a cute little package that you will get from me every month straight to your door. So that will be really, really fun. I'm really excited to put those together. It will also include a Patreon shout out here on my videos. And it will like scroll your name at the end of the video, which I'm really excited about as well. That is the Keep Driving tier. It will include the Patreon shout out as well as the monthly gift, along with all of the other things that I've mentioned. So those are my Patreon tiers. I will leave it linked down below. Again, please do not feel like you need to do this. This is just a way for me to connect with you guys more and create more content as I'm trying to like make this an actual job for me, which is really exciting. I really love content creation, and I've really loved being able to do this, and I feel really motivated right now to continue to do it. So that's just another way for us to connect. I'm really excited about it. I totally understand if that is not your thing, but I look forward to it if you decide to join me. Alright, let's talk about the books that I gave Emily to take home with her. First, we have Catching Fire by Susan Collins. This is the 2nd book in the Hunger Games trilogy. I guess it's like a series now because there's 4 books now. But I had 2 copies of Catching Fire, so I sent one home with Emily. I also sent her home with a bunch of Pretty Little Liars books. I had multiple of a couple of these, so she got a couple of these sent home with her. We have Pretty Little Liars, Flawless, Perfect, Unbelievable, Pretty Little Secrets, and Wanted. So that's books like 1 through 5 plus like book 8 or 9. So she went home with all of these that I just happen to have duplicates of. I had a duplicates of a lot of these books because I lost all my books when we moved into this house. So I had to rebuy a lot of my books, and then I found a lot of them. So I had duplicates. And then the last ones, I honestly don't know. I feel like I gave her more than I'm about to tell you, like, because I think this is the last ones. But I can't remember. So Emily, comment down below if I gave you more books that I am not talking about. Honestly, I gave her some Twilight books and I don't remember which ones. I know I gave her Breaking Dawn. I know I gave her Twilight. I can't remember if I gave her New Moon or Eclipse. I feel like it was Eclipse. And then I was like, you gotta go find yourself New Moon because I don't have it. But it might have been that I gave her New Moon and she needed to go get Eclipse. I honestly don't remember. But those are all the books that I gave Emily. Maybe some more. I honestly don't remember what I had duplicates of. But I had duplicates of some. So that is all the things I unhauled. I got like 23 books off my shelves, which is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Like, I'm pretty new in this whole reading journey thing. I don't read like as many books as some people do. So I'm still very much have like a large physical TBR, and I'm definitely going to continue to buy books throughout the rest of the year. But I'm pretty happy with getting rid of that amount of books off of my shelves. I definitely have some on my shelves that I would consider books I don't like, but I feel like those are things that I need to hold on to for certain videos. If I do videos that are like popular books that I didn't like, I like having a physical copy to be able to talk about that. I got rid of all those books and I'm very proud of myself. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I am planning on filming a tour of my entire bookshelves, talking about every book I have, every shelf, explaining everything, telling you which ones I've read, which ones I haven't. I will probably film that in a couple weeks. After I get my Heartstopper books back from Emily, they go on this shelf, and I want to wait until I have those back, and I'm going to see her on the 17th. So that will be toward the end of this month, but I do have a lot of videos planned, a couple pre-filmed, a couple I'm excited to film. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you are not already. Make sure to follow me on all of my social medias. They are always listed down below. I will have all of this Patreon information in a story I'm posting today on Instagram, and then I will have a highlight for it so that you can reference back to it or find that anytime you need to. I still have my Black Ties and White Lies giveaway available right now. It is closing on Thursday, so make sure to go enter that giveaway over on my Instagram. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.